In this video, we discuss about history of banking in next part, in next form of stage, in which we discuss about banking in different countries. Guys, सबसे पहले चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दें और बेल आइकन को प्रेस कर दें ताकि आप हमारी हर आने वाली नई वीडियो को फ़ौरन हासिल कर सकें और उसका नोटिफिकेशन ले सकें. Banking in Iraq. During 2000 years BC, the tradition of banking was developed in Iraq. The king Hammurabi 1728 to 1686 BC, the founder of Babylonian Empire, laid down standard rules for banking operation. He described legal provisions in writing for giving loans, and mud cakes were used for loan agreements. Rate of interest on these advances was 33.3%. Granted loans were transferable, and people were also well aware of with the concept of bill of exchange. That was the time when the business of money and letter of credit started taking place in the cities of Iraq. Later, during 5th century, the banking business came to an end in Iraq because the Jews have been put to exile and most of them went to Greece. Banking in Greece. Banking reached Greece from Iraq and made great progress in the 4th century. In old ages, there was a tradition in Greece of giving loan on interest basis, and here temples served as earliest banking. The temples of Hephaestus and Delphi were the biggest banks of their time. In 594 BC, a scholar named Solon revised the procedure of giving loans of interest basis. Banking in Rome. The business of banking was carried on in Rome in 3rd century. The trade and banking business made a rapid growth in Rome after the settlement. Jewish traders in 14 BC. An institution was established in Rome which started to accept deposits and lent money to the needy people. After the fall of Roman Empire, the Jewish traders shifted to Europe. Banking in Italy. In the middle of 12th century, the banking sector started to grow in Italy. In the city of Venice, first formal bank was established in 1157, named Bank of Venice. After that, another bank was set up in 1587, named Banco di Rialto in Genoa. In the beginning, the banks of Italy were used to transact foreign exchange. Banking in Europe. In Europe, the banks comprising the function of accepting deposit and transferring money were formed or established at different times, named German Public Bank for 1401, Bank of Barcelona, Bank of Genoa, Bank of Amsterdam, Holland, and Bank of Hamburg, Germany. William III set up a bank in England in 1694 named Bank of England. It was the first bank which got the sole authority of issuing currency notes in 1758. Banking in subcontinent. It is very much evident that during 2000 BC there was a developed banking system in the subcontinent which was mostly managed by soukers or money lenders. It is also notable that during this period institutions carried on the banking business. Muhammad Tughlaq was the first king who introduced token currency in India. He issued metal coins and currency notes from royal mint. Later Mughal rulers Suri further streamlined this system. There is also sufficient evidence that during the 5th century people used Hundus as credit instrument. The modern banking in India was started with the establishment of Bank of Calcutta in 1806. In 1809, it was redesigned as Bank of Bengal. After this, Bank of Bombay in 1840 and Bank of Madras in 1843 were formed. These Three banks remained at the apex of modern banking till their amalgamation and Imperial Bank of India in 1921, which became the State Bank of India in 1955. The Baxis of India was founded in 1906 with paid capital of rupees 50 lakh. Reserve Bank of India was established at the first Central Bank of India in 1935. In 1946, there was only 93 scheduled banks were working in India, having 3106 branches in all over the India. गाइस, हमारी वीडियो यहाँ पे ख़त्म होती है। हम इंशाल्लाह अगली वीडियो के साथ हाजिर होंगे। तब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफिज़।